Hi traders. So I've realized that I just started teaching without some orientation. Maybe you're a beginner trader and there are some things that you want to know. So let's start with the basics so that maybe there are some things that you are confused and you want to know. First, Forex market stands for foreign exchange. It's a global market where currencies are traded, and it's the largest and the most liquid market in the world. They say $7 trillion are traded there daily. So the markets are open from Monday to Friday. If you're trading only crypto, BTC, the cryptocurrencies are opened during the whole week, even Saturday and Sunday. But for the Forex market, it's for 5 days from Monday to Friday. And the market contains 3 sessions, which we have talked about earlier, which is the Asian session, we have the London session, we have the New York session. So this is when the Asian session is the quiet, sometimes it's not quiet, but most of the time it's a quiet, it's accumulation. That is where orders are being accumulated during the Asian session. The London session, most of the time we see the market manipulating, taking either the low of Asia or the high of Asia and then going to the opposing range. But not all the time, but that is what happens most of the time. Like here, we have seen the Asian session accumulation, we have the manipulation, and we have the distribution. The distribution is the longest move. So we can see here again, we have the Asian session, accumulation, we have the manipulation, and we have the distribution. We see a lot of volatility during the New York session. The market moves most during the New York session. We can see here the Asian session. The Asian session was taken out by the London session, and this is the biggest move we had during the London session. So the market moves most during the London session and during the New York session. This is the New York session. So most of the time we see a lot of volatility during the New York session. So currently I trade gold, but this applies to Euro USD, whatever you decide to trade. The first thing that you will be required to do when you want to trade first is open a TradingView account. TradingView, you log in with your email. Just go to TradingView and then you log in with your email. Those are very simple things. Then learn how to use these tools for fib settings. For fib settings, I think there is a video I've done about that. These lines, you can use them to draw lines in your chart, like this one. You see, you can use it to draw a line, a trend line. You can use this one to draw a horizontal line. These are drawing tool. This one you can use it as a fib. This one, you saw what I picked, this one. You can use it as a fib. Right, it divides into portions and give you what 50% is. This is called a gun box. You can learn its setting. These are things that you can learn. So if you want to buy, this is we picked this one to show long position, short position. These are things that you can learn on your own. These are things that you can practice. Take a weekend, practice this. Practice how you can use these projections. So these tools, we are not going to go so much into them because these are things that you can do by yourself. During the weekend, you can go through research and know how to use them. So the next thing we are going to talk about is about a broker. Ensure that you are trading with a regulated broker. Ensure that you do a research on the broker that you're going to open your account with. Ensure that they are properly regulated. And first, do not just go to trading, to directly to trading. If you are a beginner, a complete beginner, your broker must have a demo account. Open a demo account there. Practice maybe for a month. Practice for a month. Sometimes we are in so much hurry to make money, and we are not about acquiring skills. And sometimes you will come across new content and you will want to try that with real money, and you know you are risking money. So first try things in demo. If you see a good content, because you're going to come across so many contents, you're going to come across so many strategies, and sometimes you want to test those strategies. But if you have to adopt something, test it for a week in a demo account or a month. Don't be in a hurry to make money, and in the process you will lose money. So what I would advise is, if you come across a content, some good content, and you think like this thing is working, first try it in a demo for like a month, see when it fails, and see how you would have mitigated your losses. I think that is the advice that I will give you, because for me, I can say like I've wasted a lot of money testing things. I'm being honest here. I would come across a certain concept and I'm like, oh, I want to see this. I'm going to put money and try it. And I could have just tried it in demo and see it consistently for like a week and see how this is performing. In my channel, you'll come across so many things that I've tried out, and they work. They work, and sometimes they fail, and I know when they fail. So when you come across my concept, go research, see when they fail. Like we have said, Asia is accumulation, London is manipulation, and New York is distribution. See when we take Asia and we do not go to the opposite range. See what caused that. Know what caused that. That is, sometimes at this point we took the Asia, right? So we would have sold at this point, targeting the low. Yes, we would have taken our first profit at 50%, but that doesn't mean that we would have closed all our trades. Maybe we could have still kept it open and we could have been taken out. Learn why were we taken out? That is because the market was bullish. So learn to know when your strategy is failing and how you can exit and maybe mitigate your losses. So those are the facts that I've come across. So when you get an idea, don't just run with it, put money in it and run with it. No, try it out in a demo account for like a week, for like a month, until you know you have gotten the ins and outs of it. Do not waste your money that you have earned. First test, and when you test, and because this skill, it's a skill that you are learning. And if you keep putting money to everything that you have come across, sometimes maybe you see, oh, the 10 and the 20 MA cross is working and I want to put my money there. And then you have not researched on that thing. You don't know when it's failing. And when it fails, it takes your money. So how much money will you have lost before you start saying Forex is a scam? Before you say, I've lost so much money in Forex, Forex is meaningless, people are getting scammed, because you do not test, you do not see when it is failing. So take your time, see when it is failing, and when you have a concept, know when it fails, when it works, and when it's supposed to work perfectly. So test, invest your time in testing, invest your time in gaining the skill and knowledge, because you will know how to apply proper risk, and you know when this is violated, then I'm out of that trade because it's no longer worth it. So you will not lose a lot of money if you concentrate and focus on when is my strategy failing. So test, ensure that the broker that you have is a good broker, read reviews everywhere, because that is your money that you are investing. That is your money that you are investing. So that is what I would advise. The first one you have said, ensure that you open a trading account with a reliable Forex broker. Also get a good laptop, I would suggest a laptop, because a phone sometimes it's so hard to analyze using a phone, and you might make some mistake when you are using a phone. I would recommend a laptop because you have a greater view. Ensure that your internet connection is okay, because if you don't have good internet, you'll start there is a way it interferes with your thinking. Sometimes you have made a decision and you have entered a trade, and when you are coming to monitor, there is no internet. There is something that it does to your brain. So ensure that your internet connection is okay. So that is it. I hope that I've addressed most issues for beginners so that we can now continue. So that is it. We are going to be talking even about the challenges that we are facing in this market, because it's not that simple. So something else I wanted to say before I'm done with this video, please ensure that there is a site called Forex Factory. Let me open for you. Okay, this is Forex Factory, forexfactory.com. This is a site that has news. Ensure this medium, they hardly affect. The news that you want to be looking at are this red news. This will affect the market so much. So be very careful when you see this and you're trading. Ensure that you're not trading when there is news that is being released, and it's always being released during the New York session. So ensure that, like today we have CPI. I would not recommend for any, even if you have a setup, please stay away. You'll have so many times when you can trade effortlessly, but when we have this red news, please go do something else. Film, video, talk about the challenges, but when you have CPI, please stay out of the market. Stay out of the market. When you come and see this red news and you're not an expert, you are just a beginner, please stay away from the market. So that is it. I hope this video has helped someone.